All right, everybody, episode 3 of the Milwaukee Pipeline Event. These are all the new tools just announced a little while ago. This is a full recap, so if you were working or you just weren't able to catch it, well, don't worry about it. We got them all right here. Now, I'm going to tell you, some of these tools I'm very excited about. Some of them are just outside of my wheelhouse, so I think a lot of you are going to be more excited about them than me. I'll talk about which ones I can't wait for. I can't wait to get in my hands and bring to the channel for you to see. But I think we should just get right into this. What did you miss? Let's talk about all the new tools Milwaukee is just announcing, just coming out with right now.
My first impressions of the M18 Fuel Sawzall, that it was a very quick cut, one of the fastest I've seen with the Sawzall.
My initial impression of the M18 Sawzall was a big step up from the previous model, faster cuts and better production out of it.
Cutting through the bigger pipe, I definitely noticed the increase in cutting speed. Being able to cut through the pipe and move on to another task definitely saves a lot of time throughout the day.
It all comes down to efficiency, so faster means you get more done.
The M18 Fuel Sawzall has lived up to the harsh conditions of our job site, cutting through wet pipes very quickly and knowing that it's not going to clunk out at the end of a cut or a job.
Haven't had any issues with wear and tear on the tool at all. It's been like new out of the box.
It seems a lot smoother, less kickback, a lot more comfortable to use with a little lighter weight.
The weight and ergonomics of the tool has allowed us to do more cuts, less fatigue, and more productivity. I would recommend the M18 Sawzall to let people in my trade. It's faster, stronger, and better than anything out there.
Also available is the M18 Fuel Sawzall Recip Saw with one key, which allows users the ability to customize, track, and manage their Sawzall.
New Sawzall just announced, the M18 Fuel Sawzall Recip Saw. The launch date, November 2020. We're going to talk about the specs and the price real quick, and then we're going to jump into the next tool. But just to give you an idea, the non-one key, you're looking at $319 to $419. And then for the one key version, it's $259 up to $469. These saws will be replacing the 2720 and the 2721. Just to give you an idea of the specs, 3,000 strokes per minute, adjustable shoe, 1 1/4 stroke length, a rafter hook, anti-corrosion blade clamp, LED light. The weight is 8.4 pounds. The bare tool weight is 6.8 pounds, and you get the 5-year warranty. And that is the same for the one key and the non-one key. Now with that, Milwaukee releases or introduces 2 new blades for this saw. One is called the Wrecker with carbide teeth or the Sawzall blade, and the Torch with nitrous carbide Sawzall blades. Now Milwaukee definitely has been stepping it up when it comes to their blades for the Sawzall, so I'm excited to see more blades coming. But let's take a look at the prices and some of the specs, the sizes that you can get. I'm going to post them right now. All right, just real quick, these are the blades and the specs and the prices for the Wrecker. Now you can pause this video, you can rewind this video. I just don't want to spend too much time on this because we have other tools to look at. And here are the nitrous blades. Now the next tool I am going to show you, I'm excited about. I'm excited about that Sawzall as well. But we already showed you this one. We posted this a couple weeks ago on the social media channels for TRZ. But this one here I think is really going to be cool. Let's take a look at it.
Milwaukee introduces the M18 Top-Off 175 watt power supply, delivering faster simultaneous power. Attach any M18 battery to provide 175 watts of continuous power or recharge devices with this inverter. It's built with a 120-volt AC power outlet, a USB-C power delivery port, as well as a USB-A port. Plug in and activate the ports to power up to 3 devices at the same time. All ports deliver full power, even if used simultaneously. The 120-volt outlet provides continuous power to small electronics, such as laptops, while the USB ports quickly recharge personal devices like phones or tablets. This Milwaukee power supply is capable of recharging personal devices faster than the conventional 5-watt wall chargers that many phones and tablets come stock with. Just connect your device with a USB-C cable and activate the USB-C power delivery port. to recharge up to 75% faster. Now you can use your M18 batteries to set up a workstation anywhere and keep valuable electronics securely within sight. The M18 Top-Off 175-watt power supply. Faster, simultaneous power.
Man, I wish I could talk like that guy. Faster, more powerful. I like it. Anyway, price on this, $99.90. So $100 for this. Let's talk about some of the specs. AC 120 volt outlet, USB CPD 45W port. You got compatible with USB-C cables, which is nice. USB-A 2.4A port. Weight of the bare tool 0.8 pounds, so very light, and a 5-year warranty on that. Now, just in case I forgot, the blades are already out. The saw we already talked about. You're looking at a release date in November 2020, and that is the same with the Top-Off. The Milwaukee Top-Off, you're looking at November 2020 for that release date. Now, there is no video for this one. I wish there was, but we do have the pictures. This is the all-new M12 Fuel cordless bandsaw. Very, very cool. I am pumped about this. This is going to be great for HVAC, electricians, plumbers. Just a lighter tool, compact. This is cool. Now, the price, $299 and $229. I'm guessing the $299 is the kit version, and then the $229 is just the bare tool. Now, the only other information I have for this subcompact bandsaw is that the cut capacity is 2.5 by 2.5 inches. This thing only weighs 6 pounds, so this is making it very light, very portable. If you're working overhead, that's a great thing. They have also stated this is the fastest compact bandsaw on the market, so that's a big claim. That's pretty cool though. And yeah, one-handed operation, so people that want to use the one hand, not two hands, well, there you go, you can use the one hand. All right, here is one more tool that I personally am very excited about. It is the M18 Fuel 14-inch abrasive chop saw. Now, I was also hoping for a video with this. Unfortunately, they don't have one. Price $399 for this abrasive chop saw. You got 4,000 RPM on this bad boy. You got the Red Link Plus intelligence on this, ensures maximum performance, protection from overload, overheating, and over discharge. So when paired with the M18 Red Lithium High Output, HD 12.0 battery, not included with this, the saw will provide you up to 200 cuts per charge in 3 5/8 inch 20 gauge steel stud. Now, you do have an electronic brake with this. It should stop within 3 seconds of the trigger being released. Now, there is a tool-free blade change and fence adjustment, making the blade changes and the fence movements a seamless process. And you got a load indicator light. And the release date is 2021. That's all I have on that. So there you go, your 14-inch abrasive chop saw from Milwaukee. Let's move it to the next tool.
Milwaukee introduces the next generation in its press tool lineup. The M18 Force Logic press tool with one key.
Using the press tool is way better than sweating copper. It's much quicker, it's easier, it's simpler. It's safer. I mean, you don't have open flames, so you don't have any of those hazards.
This machine takes a lot of guesswork out of. I can fix leaks without shutting a building down. That's huge for me.
The press tool is definitely faster. It's a little bit more intuitive than it would be to sweat copper together. So I mean, by using the press tool, I think you can have a little bit more control in tight, narrow spaces. You don't have to worry about the heat.
Press tool is definitely convenient to use in tight spaces and in difficult and cramped quarters that we work in.
It fits in every spot that I would ever need to do it. You can even do it one-handed, you know, open the jaws and boom. If you do it correctly with the press tool, as long as it's bottomed out in there and you crimp it, there's no way it's leaking.
When it comes to smaller and cramped spaces, you can definitely get in there with that press tool a lot easier, especially the way that it's designed, that more straight and narrow version. Obviously, alignment is key.
It helps keep you consistent in your pressing.
With the new one, you actually press it, it'll stop right away, which I love about this tool. It's a very dependable tool. Your soldering, not every solder is the same. If you make a crimp with the press tool, every crimp is identical to one another, which is great. Dependability is what you need in this job.
With the one key system that's built into it, the monitoring, summarizing of the tool's production, it's going to help us building your data and processing your summary of your tool.
It's going to be important to us to know when it's time to send it back and have it recalibrated.
The geofence that's built into it, I can set that up and give my guys capability of tracking the tools on site.
We have thousands of dollars worth of tools on site, and when they walk away, we lose production, we have to replace them. It costs us thousands and thousands of dollars.
Press fittings are kind of an industry standard at this point, so to have a press tool like this out there that's so easy to use, I would certainly recommend it to anybody else.
I am in no way, shape, or form a plumber, but I'll tell you what, that tool is from NASDAQ. Now, for price, you're looking at $2,549. I'm guessing that's a bare tool, and $3,549, I'm assuming, for the kit. Now, they're saying 20% lighter than the leading competitor, which that's nice. An inline design with a forward hand position unlocks a user's ability to press with one hand and fits nearly anywhere they can fit their arm. Now, the press release is not opening up for me. That's all the information I am able to get out of this, other than the auto cycles ensure a full press every time, and the press release battery check prevents the tool from starting a press it can't complete. So pretty cool if you're a plumber in the trades. That's a pretty cool tool. All right, all you plumbers out there, you're in for another treat. Let's go.
Expansion PEX has been very reliable. It hands down works better than any other product that you could use.
In my experience, it's pretty much, if you put it in right, it is guaranteed to work and seal.
The PEX expander is great for larger diameter pipes as well. I'm able to expand 1-inch PEX without it bogging down.
The speed of the tool on 1-inch PEX surprised me the most. It is way faster.
In colder temperatures, it takes longer for the PEX to seal on the fittings, and now with the new expansion heads, the fittings are tight on the PEX, which allows for faster testing.
The rapid seal heads, they're awesome. When you're taking something that was already the best way of doing something, and now you just made it quicker, you're saving everyone time and money. It's in every way better. There's nothing that compares to it.
All right, so the M12 Fuel ProPEX Expander Rapid Seal. For this tool, I'm guessing this is a bare tool, for $29.99, and then for the kit, $549.99. Now, the release date is December 2020, so it's coming soon. Boy, a lot of cool plumbing tools for you plumbers out there. I'll tell you what, though, your tools are not cheap. Expander unlocks and breaks through in productivity for plumbing installers, delivering the fastest 3/8 and 1-inch expansions. So you got an auto rotating head. It provides a uniform expansions for the most consistent installations. In combination with the ProPEX expander heads with rapid seal, installers will experience up to 65% faster sealing of connections as temperatures decrease. So reducing the time before pressure testing. An extended dual actuating trigger and a compact right angle design provides easy access in tight locations. So there you go. There's another one for the trades. But what about the linemen, the utility workers, the electricians? Well, here's one for you.
The 6-ton crimper would pretty much work everywhere. Underground, overhead, there's not a spot that they can say that it won't get into.
The size and the weight of the 6-ton linear press are great, especially getting into those small awkward areas in underground cabinets or in a congested overhead environment.
At the end of the day, your shoulders take a beating, so it's kind of nice not to have something super heavy. It's light and reliable and quick.
The linear crimper being well balanced, it helps me when I'm reaching out. I can get it lined up and not have to worry about being in an awkward position.
The trigger mechanism is large enough so that you can get in there with your rubber glove hand. That's a big advantage. It allows you to comfortably hold the tool with your PPE on and make the crimps you want to make. The speed of the crimp really helps me get more work done in a day. Not only is it a fast crimp, but it's a quality crimp.
Having 7 different jaws makes it really nice so you don't have to carry as many tools in the truck.
With 30 years of experience, I know when I use my Milwaukee tools, they're going to function every time.
I would have to say Milwaukee tools are built for linemen.
All right, the crimper tool, you're looking at November 2020. So next month, $1,656 for that Force Logic utility crimping tool. Now, tool continues to deliver unprecedented productivity, enhances for linemen with M18 Force Logic, 6T linear utility crimper, the fastest, most versatile way to crimp, the newest member of Milwaukee's 6T crimping This crimper has a slim grip and a large trigger specifically designed for use with Class 3 gloves. This optimized grip delivers best-in-class balance and pairs with the tool's 340-degree rotating head for the easiest setup. So there you go. One for the Lineman. We got a couple other ones here too, so check this out. They also have the Lineman's Compact Aerial Tool Apron. That's $169.99 coming out in November 2020. Got the Canvas Utility Bucket, $49.99 November 2020. And you got the bucket hooks, $8.99 to $10.99 November 2020. Now there are a couple other things coming out. You got the Shockwave Lineman's Fiberglass Drill Bits, February 2021. 7-in-1 high leverage pliers, November 2020. The MX4 4-cutter rotary hammer drill bits, sledge chisels, available now. You got the Shockwave carbide hammer drill bits, available now. Shockwave carbide multi-material drill bits, available now. Tile and stone bits, available now. Glass and tile bits, available now. So there you go, everybody. A little bit for everybody. Some of the things I'm very excited about. Some of the things you're probably very excited about. Plumbing, electrical. It is pretty cool to see that they continue to come out with these tools. And we still have one more episode coming. Now, we are going to do the exact same thing for the next episode. We're going to give you all the information in case you missed it. So don't forget to get subscribed, hit that bell notification. But I would love to hear your feedback. What do you think about some of the tools that we showed you here today? Are you excited about them? Is there something on the list that you wish was there? I know that I have been waiting for the red lawnmower, but that said, they are continuing to put out more and more tools in the M12 line and the M18 line, and that's cool. So please, if you could, don't forget to smash that like button, get subscribed, hit that bell notification. We'll be back with more videos soon.